Happy day, boys and girls. You know, this has been on my mind a long time. All these channels have popped up, and it's to observe. It's ludicrous, just ludicrous. Now, a channel has recently, I've become aware of a certain channel. I think it's pronounced Nerve Gorilla. And I just finished watching a fool. It was just posted. I suppose he thinks he's telling Nerve Gorilla, what for, but it's a total fail. Here's the problem, boys and girls. If you're going to engage in an argument, and that's what it is in a courtroom, you can't ignore facts and expect that they're not there. If there is argument, if there are facts that show, even if the evidence, even if you disagree with it, or you fail to, I turn the camera, I'm trying to respect people's privacy that are out and about. You can't expect that the opposing information or the factual information will accommodate you, whether the source is legitimate or trustworthy. Nevertheless, you will have to know all the facts, the pros, the cons, all of the evidence. You cannot just say, well, I'm going to cherry pick what resonates with me. You'll be destroyed. Therefore, Nerve Gorilla is spot on. He's looking at everything. Now, personally, what I've been observing is troubling. And I've not really come to a specific conclusion. And I now have looked at this channel, and I cannot disagree with him. Now, granted, he's not, from what I've seen so far, addressing spirituality or sociological history on the subject, but he is very accurate in his observations that he shares. And if you truly, truly appreciate freedom, and you actually would like to see issues that are troubling resolved, you should not fear or shy away from honest dialogue. So, sorry about all the traffic noise. Yes, it's a breath of fresh air. And I'd also like to say, and I'm going to say it as many times as I need to, law enforcement officers are people. You can't change that fact. People become upset with me. Listen, I've got a family member that's a head case. He's got the, I don't care what his record was like. I know, I don't have any idea, but I know him. He had no business becoming a law enforcement officer. He became a law enforcement officer for all the wrong reasons. But never, never am I going to hate a whole group of people. If that's lost on some of you, I would say you're confusing the problem with the issue. Apples and oranges. Apples and oranges are both fruit, but they're not the same. Please recognize it's a system and corruption, and no one is innocent. You're either guilty or not guilty. depending upon, right? I don't believe in innocence. Not in the way the word is thrown around. Every once in a while you meet that exceptional person, and you know, like teaching. How do teachers stay in that field for so long? It has to be really tough. I've got a niece that became a teacher, and she's a very loving, wonderful gal. And I don't know how she manages every day, but she does. And it's the same with people that enter into law enforcement or the military or become physicians. Thank you, Nervgarella. The foolishness has to be talked about. And Carol Channing Townsend, the most intelligent thing you can do is shut your pie hole, because there's a whole lot more I haven't talked about publicly. And I know you're a fraud. I know you're a dangerous person. And I know what kind of parents you and your sweetie are not.